Welcome back, bitches.
Word up. OSNV
OSNV. It's the
in a
allergy.
place to be.
It's the allergy episode. We both got killer allergies.
Attack of the allergies. What the
Word
fuck,
up.
yo? I've never dealt with this shit ever, like these last 2 years.
It's crazy, bro. It's your boy Dr. Fauci. He's throwing shit in allergens in the air. You know,
I swear. I feel like every year they say, "Oh, pollen is at an extreme high." Like I just recently saw that it's extremely high, higher than
crazy.
it's ever been.
Why?
I have no idea, bro. And then I think I don't know, man. The weather shift today was fucking 30 something in the morning, and
Ridiculous.
then in the afternoon 70.
Well, it was sunny all day, right?
Yeah, at least that. But the wind, holy shit!
Yeah, it's been really windy lately.
Son, I started bike. I couldn't. Yo, it was crazy. I'm biking against the wind, and that shit got me fucking fighting. It was crazy, man.
So you biking into the city now? What are you doing?
Nah, just biking around, Prospect Park and shit.
You got them hills, hitting them hills.
Yeah, just getting used. I haven't biked in like forever, so even sitting on it is, pause. Them seats is fucking crazy, bro. So, but I mean, I love it. I love it because running, you get the wear and tear, and you could definitely bike longer than you could run. So I enjoy that.
Tell the audience about your new bike. About your new 10 speed, your new 1-speed bike.
Yo, shout out to Chris from Westwood, bro. My son blessed me. He was like, "Yo, man, I got this." He just got some ill motorized bike, and
I've been seeing a lot of those in the streets. Those fucking
he was like, "Yo, you want a bike?" I was like, "Sure, why not?" Yo, he dropped it. I was like, "Yo, this shit is kind of fly. It's it's one gear. It's nothing special like crazy, but." It's dope. It looks nice. It looks a little retro.
I had a mountain bike as a kid, and before that, the little BMX bikes.
So that's what I'm gonna do. Go biking with fucking. Well, my son has a bike, so doing that. Tell wifey to fucking get a bike and shit, and we'll just go on some.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Sounds like fun.
Yeah. I remember back in days, I'll fucking take a spliff and then go biking through the fucking city, bike trails. Yeah. It's crazy, bro, with these cars now too. Like that's one thing I did, man. Like, driving and then looking at the biker. I remember last week I was with wifey and the bike thought he was a car and shit. And like, it just made me be more mindful of that too. Like today I was like, okay, let me not be this, person that's just taking over the road and just stay in my lane. And because these bikers be ODing, son. They want to act.
I hate them. They try to sneak past you.
Yeah.
They try to cut you off. Like they bugging, bro.
And then like you want to act like you're a cop, but you're not gonna adhere to any other trapfic signs. Like that's
they be going down the wrong way, like skipping the light.
Yo, I did that today, low key. That another biking dude looked at me like, I'm appalled that you went that way. Damn. I was like, yeah, nigga. Yo, I will fuck around, get pulled over and shit. Cause you get pulled over a lot for biking.
For real? Like you get pulled over on your bicycle? Yo, but what? Like you need to put a plate on it? Like you have to have a license plate?
Yo, I don't know, son.
You gotta have a special bicycle license.
I know.
Yo. Damn, bro. But fuck it. At least you staying active,
Yeah. Whatever, as many new tricks as I can learn or do, man, it adds on. It adds on. Because, even although I love running and all that, sometimes you need a new routine or something new to add on to the cycle,
Yeah.
So it feels dope. Like I haven't been again biking in a minute, man, so.
They just opened up a new spot like around the corner from me out here in Jackson Heights. It's pretty cool. Like it's
you were telling me you've been going, right?
I went once. Like I guess they're trying to get their schedule together and everything, but it's nice. It has a few bags up. It's got some mats. But yeah, I guess they're just working on getting all the logistics and shit and their classes and all that,
Yo, you remember Virgil, right? And D Major?
Yeah. I follow them.
His brother
He's like a
is a
brown
trainer.
belt. He's like a brown belt. He's like
Yo,
a
why you
brown
not,
belt in jujitsu.
he has he be at differently Equinox. He be at all the like really high end places too, man. And
Hmm.
he's always like, yo, reach out, man. Wherever you at, I'll plug you in. You should reach
Yeah.
out to him, man.
Well, I mean, I have a
He loves that shit.
jujitsu. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I have this kid that we used to train with. And he's got some classes in Brooklyn. It's just a matter of getting over there,
Making
man.
time and
Making
making the
time to
time
get
for it.
over there.
Yeah.
Like this shit is literally down the block from me, so I can walk
Ah,
there, get there in like 5 minutes.
oh,
It's more
that's
convenient,
that's
especially now.
God telling you. That's God telling you what now? What's your excuse now?
There's no excuses.
Yeah.
There's no
No, that's
excuse.
good. That's
Yeah.
good, man. Sometimes we need that, man.
I'm still getting them kettlebell halos,
Yeah,
the
it's funny because it's like a lot of the times we know what to do. We know, or we're just thinking about the goals, right? And the results. But then when you really, really think about how to attain these goals and understand that you have to do certain things.
Mhm.
And it's not saying that people are lazy, because some people do that. They'll do what what needs to be done, right? But then there's a routine that needs to be created, or like uh, uh um, this whatever this routine now, it has to be some form. It has to develop into a form of consistency. We were just
Yeah.
talking about this earlier, because if not, it's not gonna work, bro. Some shit requires daily upkeep. It's simple. Every day you take a shit, you gotta wipe your ass. Like, you have to wipe your ass. This is part of that protocol. Once you put things in files of that stuff that you have to do, it becomes easier. I think
Yeah.
is how you compartmentalize
Close
certain
enough.
things.
Close
Yeah,
enough.
it's close enough, right? So that's what I've been doing, bro, is sticking to these routines as much as possible, and forgetting about motivation, forgetting about uh, right now, discipline is trumping motivation, because I can't go off of motivation, bro. I can't go off of, when I'm into it, all that inspiration. Sometimes you gotta bypass all of that and just
Yeah.
get the money.
I deal with that struggle. You know that shit, struggling with motivation
Everybody,
and
bro.
inspiration
Bro,
and staying
everybody.
consistent. It's not
Everybody.
easy. It's not easy. But once you get in a groove, you know what I mean? Like, take off. Once you get in a groove, it's a smooth sailing. But every
And
now and
that's
then
it.
we all hit our slumps.
Yeah. And what I'm looking at slumps are now as I finished the first objective, or that first objective has met a roadblock, and now a new decision has to be made whenever I'm in a slump.
Yeah.
Like, that's just pretty much say my body and my mind telling me, okay, what's next? What are we doing next?
Yeah.
And then sometimes it's okay if there's nothing next, and you just have to just parlay, because that's the biggest thing, bro. With society, we are such in a rush to do something, right? To feel validated somehow, even if it's for our own self. If you're not looking
Mhm.
for outside validation, it's just self. Even at that, you're still looking for something to do. And whenever we find ourselves in like these moments where we're not doing nothing, we are like, we either one, enjoy it, bask in it, and say, okay, this is stillness, this is perfectly fine. We live life more so not knowing than knowing. So the more comfortable we get with not knowing, the more comfortable we'll be, and we'll be in a space to create. But when we're not, we're so focused on, oh, what's next, we end up missing opportunities. But
Bars,
bars, you know what I'm
bars,
saying?
bars, bars.
Allergy bars. But
Allergy bars from the architect.
yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much. And like, we were talking about this earlier. Even writing, man, I'm trying to write this book, and I'm like, how the fuck do you write a book, bro? And it's just like, you know what? I'm just writing every day. That's it. It'll amount to something. This is me, the consistency. I'm just chopping away, just writing, 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 and then I'll assess it. I'll put a
Is a coloring book?
yeah, yeah. It's a Kama Sutra coloring book.
Word up.
Y'all
It's an
like
oil paint.
those? Y'all like those purple lights in the back, son?
Shout out to Luke, my boy Luke,
Yo,
kid.
yo, that's classic right there, God.
Word up. You know, I had to give Biggie a rest for a little while.
Yo, where did you get that one from, though? Is that like something you
This
had it
shit,
for a while?
I yeah, I had to actually George Lucas sent it to me via,
Yeah.
he sent it to me as a gift. On the back, it's signed by everybody, by Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill,
That's dope.
R2D2. They all
That's
signed it.
dope.
Yeah. Now I got
That's
this shit
dope.
at Bed Bath and Beyond.
It looks vintage.
It
That's the
does.
shit.
You know why? Because that shit's been sitting behind my dresser collecting dust. It's fucking
That's the G. Sell that shit. We sell that shit.
yeah, I'm gonna put the shit on eBay and act like it's fucking vintage.
Yo, my G, what's up with your boy, son?
Which one?
Elon Musk, son.
Oh shit. What did he buy now? He's talking about buying McDonald's so he can fix all the ice cream machines.
Yo, how much of that stuff is real? Is that stuff
No,
true? Like all that stuff that you're
I
hearing?
think
That's
what,
comedians, right? That's somebody
yeah, yeah,
making that
yeah,
shit
yeah,
up.
yeah. That's just
Because
somebody
there were a
trolling.
few. There
He's
were
like,
a
I'm gonna buy
few.
McDonald's so I can fix all the ice cream
I
machines.
was like, what? You know,
What you think about that big move buying Twitter? It's like a mix,
man.
a mixed
So
mixed
my
reaction.
whole old school, the old me mentality is always going to look for the worst and things, right? So of course you're going to look at this and like, oh, it's controlling, is, he's also responsible for a lot of other changes in society that are coming down the pike that are going to be like fucking earth shattering changing, like
That
80
Neuralink shit.
the Neuralink. But yo, it's so crazy how he just freely says it. The majority of the population won't be working because their jobs will be replaced with robots.
By automation, yeah.
Yeah,
But
so
but
we'll have to find a universal salary or universal pay, like yeah, stuff
but
like that.
Andrew Yang was been saying that shit when he was running
Yeah,
for president. So
and
it's
well,
not new. It's not new.
yeah, it's not new, and he's not the person solely responsible for it, right? Because he
Mhm.
was saying this is going to happen. He's like, I don't want this to happen, but it's going to happen.
Mhm.
So he's pretty much saying, I don't want it to happen, but it's going to happen. So let me fucking be in the front of this shit, and because that's what he pretty much is. He's in the front of this shit. So it's just with
Yeah.
those kind of different. These are the most craziest conversations humanity's ever had in history. Talk
Yeah.
about like there won't be jobs. How it's just that it opens up a whole different
Well, I think
conversation.
his reasoning for buying it, and obviously this is just what's in the forefront. What he's saying is, to restore some type of amount of free speech so that one category of people aren't censored and banned and stuff like that, so that everyone can have their platform basically on there.
Which I mean, we all agree we all agree with that. That's
Yeah,
definitely, but is what else,
that comes
could come
along with
from,
it.
yeah, that
Like,
comes
what do
along
you
with this.
think? Like, looking at it from a pessimistic side, what could be like a repercussion, a negative repercussion from him?
It's
Because he owns it now, so it's not going to be a publicly traded company anymore. He's gonna, he owns all the shares after this
all right.
buyout.
So
So basically, if you own shares of Twitter, I think they're gonna sell them back to you or give them back to you. I don't know, but it's gonna be a private company now.
yeah,
So he
so
basically runs the show
this is the top social media platform in the world,
to
right?
get news and shit out
Right.
of.
And yeah, and now he's the CEO of that. He's also working on, like we were talking about, the Neuralink and a lot of robotics and combining,
He also runs Tesla, SpaceX.
space, everything, Maji. So it's just like, do you see how it's almost like
He's fucking iron. He's Tony Stark.
it's like, when we say, oh shit, the same two banks own every fucking media source out in the world. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like that now too. So if we look at that in a bad light and say, every media source out there is owned by these two companies, Viacom or whatever the other company is. It owns everything. And now he's on, and we look at that like, oh, that they're the, people behind them are the Illuminati or whoever, that controlling the world, or the banks. Same thing with the banks. There's only one bank and shit that everything is fucking funneled through every other banks. But when we look at that as like, oh, their season control, why we not looking at this the same way? Because he's just gonna, so think about it. He has his neural link. Now he's like, oh, you can just fucking tweet mentally, get the neural link. You don't even need to type it in. You just think it and you fucking tweet it, It's just easier for him, for all the pieces to fall in together. This is again thinking on a rabbit hole mentality.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think it's like when I take it at face value and what he's selling it as, yeah, it's fucking amazing. Like he's really conscious of freedom of speech. A lot of people do support him. Joe Rogan supports him. All hell, Joe Rogan.
Remember there was that infamous clip of him smoking weed with him.
Yeah.
Remember he was in an
imagine that fool was a fucking robot. He's so.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the geniuses of our era,
time.
bro. Yeah, of our time. There's gonna be people that stand out. So we'll see how this goes. There's a lot of shit going on in the world. Maybe it's for the good.
I'm in the stage that I'm looking only for the good in everything, right? So yeah, we're talking about this just because it's good to talk about and dissect. But ultimately, like, I'm just looking at everything from a good perspective, and I think this is gonna be good. Another good change, which I'm actually lying, but I don't care about this. But what did you hear about the fucking the veins in the Snickers? They're gonna take the veins in the Snickers out. They called it the dick vein.
What?
This is crazy.
Wait,
so how when you buy a Snickers bar?
How do we go from Elon Musk?
I was looking at stuff that I wanted to mention somehow throughout and that shit just came out, and it was, did you hear about that, bro?
No. They're gonna remove. So
remember the Snicker bars, right?
They got the veins on it.
It's kind of veiny.
Yeah.
They referenced it as like a fucking penis veins. Like, what the fuck?
Dick veins.
It's the craziest shit ever, bro. So now they're gonna remove those. So now when you buy your Snicker bar, it's just gonna be like,
why? Because the woke culture was offended that a Snickers bar has dick veins.
So. Yeah. So hopefully Elon Musk could buy Snickers and fucking
buy Snickers
and bring the veins back back.
That makes sense.
Yo, another thing I wanted to mention, there was a few things that I saw that I was like, oh shit, I gotta fucking, because we need to
you gotta put me on.
Yo, the fucking blood rituals with Megan Fox? Did you see that shit?
So I think I saw a little clip of her talking about it, that they would make her do it as a kid, like just little drops here and there.
I didn't hear that shit. I just heard her and her husband, I mean, not a husband, but
MGK,
that they do this shit with each other, like little samples and shit,
I mean, it's, I drink blood for breakfast. I put it in like my coffee. It's a little bit of blood. You know what I mean? What's wrong with that?
Well, where do you get this blood from?
I can't say. I can't confirm or deny it. I'm actually 107 years old. So, you ever wonder how they always say like Tom Cruise, Paul Rudd, like all these people, these actors, obviously you got the Botox and all that shit to try to make them look young, but especially Tom Cruise, it's like he never ages, right? Like even Will Smith, right? Like he's up there now, and he he's aged pretty well, but they're doing something. I don't know.
No, I mean, I can't even. I don't even understand it. I can see it. I could see blood, and it. I don't know, but it's just
but crazy. Whose blood is she drinking?
that's and the fact that she's opening up with that, like, there's so much shit going on now, man. It's like, damn, does that even surprise you? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. What the fuck, bro?
That's crazy. Well, her and MGK. That's our shout out to our boy C has. He's cool with
Yeah,
him. We should ask him. Like, yo, you got
yeah.
any
It's
inside information on that? What's going on with that?
I know I am gonna ask him that. What else is going on in the fucking in the industry right now? You know what's funny also? So there's like these fake imposter Drake and Little Dirk, right? They're
Like deep fakes.
but they're being fucking booked. They're getting paid. Like they have paparazzi
So
running up on
okay,
them and
wait, time
shit.
out. So they're getting booked for gigs. They're getting booked for concerts and
Appearances, not
appearances,
concerts.
and they
Yeah.
look just like they look identical to them.
Mm, for the most
But
part.
but
Like,
but 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 do people know that it's the
yeah,
fakes or
yeah.
how's
This
that?
is this is what I'm saying, son. We're in a crazy era, son.
Wait, so
They're
and they're
getting
getting
paid,
paid.
son.
They're getting
Yeah.
paid just for looking like them, and like they
Yeah.
like.
Stacks.
Oh shit! Look, it made me drop my mic with that.
Yo, you ain't here? Little Dirk, right?
Yeah.
Him and 6ix9ine been kind of beefing and stuff, right? So
Who
six
gives a
nine that
shit?
like yeah, they have him running up on the fake Little Dirk. Like it's just I'm like, what the fuck? Where this is some Twilight Zone shit, bro.
I stay away from that world star shit, bro. Like it's too too
Yo,
much
I'm about to be a
craziness.
fucking DJ Khaled's fucking imposter. Yo, I had some people like, yo, you look like DJ Khaled's
Nah,
brother.
I'm fatter, bro. I could be his
But no, I'm gonna throw on.
throw
I'm
on
gonna
a
be the
suit.
new improved
Yeah.
DJ Khaled.
Be like another
And
one.
another one.
Another
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
You got to get a drop top Maybach though,
I have to. That's what I was thinking
So
about getting next. I may have to get that. Yeah.
yeah. Put it on a
Word
credit
up.
card.
Yeah, that's it. What's up to my G? He wants to say hi. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to Demon Slayer. They're gonna come out with another episode, another season.
Another season. I
Yeah,
haven't been
son.
keeping up, I'll be honest, but I did finally get to see Batman. It's on HBO Max. Bless
Damn, son, that
Bless
shit's
you.
fucking. Yo, okay.
Stop,
So, what do you think,
stop,
bro?
stop sniffing that pollen.
Yo, what do you think?
Um, I posted about it, and I got into one of my boys I used to train with. He was like, because I wrote something about that it doesn't compare to the Christopher Nolan trilogy.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But some people are they're gonna like the director, so they're gonna like it for that. Off of the director, the director that did this Batman was the guy that did remember the Planet of the Apes trilogy.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Well, he
those
got confirmed for another sequel.
he got confirmed. He got confirmed for a sequel. Wifey was like, he looks like emo Batman, emo Bruce Wayne, like with the fucking dark circles.
Yo, he isn't he a little frail, right? To be Batman,
He's
bro?
a little frail. It had some good action scenes. Like, oh, you know what scene I like when he's in this dark hallway and they're like shooting at him and you see it light up. You see it light up every time they're shooting at him and like he's taking all of the bullets. You remember that shit?
It wasn't that crazy how this is close range and you're taking these shotgun blasts to your gut. How are you not going to talk about shit like that? That's fucking
no. One of the funniest things. Spoiler alert was when the Riddler catches this guy. He has him all tied up and he calls him on the phone, right? And then the bomb blows up right in front of him, right? Like right in front of his face, and then the next scene he's like nothing, like he's like unfazed.
nothing.
Like
yes,
that shit blew his whole face off.
Yeah, and they had him with his costume off, and he had no like bumps and bruises, no fucking wounds.
That's
I'm
crazy.
Like, what the fuck?
And then that's go ahead. Sorry.
No, then he got fucked up a few times, bro.
He did but
by thugs,
I'm like,
bro.
I mean, he's human. Let's not forget he's human. How about that part when he's escaping from the police station? He goes up to the roof and then he throws on the squirrel suit and he's gliding. He's gliding. And then he like hits a bus and he starts tumbling and shit. I'm like, you're gonna at least get a concussion, a few fractured ribs off of that, bro.
That's what I'm saying. And then he just got up and like every scene he was like, he's good. He's good.
Yeah.
So I mean, overall, I didn't dislike it.
I didn't dislike it. It was long. I liked the dynamic a little bit with Selena Kyle, Catwoman. Is that her name? Selena Kyle?
Yeah. Yeah. She was,
Catwoman.
yeah,
That's
that was good chemistry.
That's Johnny Hendrix's kid.
Oh, word.
Yeah. What's her name? Lisa Bonet and what's her name? Fuck, I forgot her name.
Lisa
Something
Bonet,
Lisa Bonet and no, I'm talking about the actress.
her husband, what's his name? The
Johnny
the
Hendrix.
artist.
Johnny
Yeah,
Hendrix.
no,
I'm talking
but
about the girl, the daughter,
oh,
the
oh,
actress in this movie.
yeah, she
Anyway,
looks like her too.
yeah, yeah. She has a couple of good movies out on I think on HBO. It's pretty good. She's a decent actress.
Well, being that we're talking about shit that you finally got on, I finally started watching Snowfall. So now we could talk about that. I'm on third season. That shit is fucking phenomenal too.
It's crazy. I love that show. I'm
Yeah,
all caught up, man. I just finished the
I know.
latest season 5, I think. I think
Yo,
it's season 5.
yes, it's season 5. I'm on
Oh
season
no,
3.
I'm sorry.
There's
No,
more? There's more than that?
no. Time out. I think this last season that I just saw was season 4. So I think you're pretty much up there. Like he's already like kingpin status, kind of, right? Like he's up there.
He right now, the one I just seen, just he let that Israeli dude borrow $1.5 million. I'm
Mm,
up to there.
okay.
So yeah, he's
Yeah, but
getting
you
up
already
there.
see the tension building like in the family and like shit is
Yeah,
crazy,
yeah,
bro. I like I like it that the dynamic that they're bringing in, that the white boy, the CIA dude with the like he's like the plug, and like it's crazy. Like the
yeah.
stakes is not just some regular hood beef shit. Like
I
like
also at first I loved how there were like 3 storylines going on, and then they
mm,
kind of integrated all of them, and you're
yeah,
like, oh, okay, I like
yeah.
it. So I like how I like the story, I like the script.
Franklin
Um,
Saint.
that's an ill name too.
Yeah.
What other Netflix shit is coming out? Oh, Ozark tomorrow. That
Oh
shit's,
man,
we're
I
on
can't
that
wait.
shit.
Who you
That
think
shit
is gonna
is
die?
man, maybe the wife,
You think she's gonna die? The wife?
because I think
What
she's
about
getting a
Jason
little too.
Bateman? She's getting
I
a
don't
little
know.
too cocky.
I think he's really the star of the show.
He's
So I
trying
don't
to
know if
get
they'll get
out.
rid of him.
He might. You never
Yo,
know. Maybe
that
both parents die and the kids just have to like, get the fuck out of there.
or what's her name? The fucking crazy redneck chick.
Ruth.
She probably becomes the OGs of the G's, and she fucking inherits everything.
They kind of
Bodies
like made
everybody.
it. They kind of made it seem like in the trailer, like she rolls up on dude, homie, the cartel dude, the young one, the one
Yeah,
that
what was
killed
that shit you sent me that she rolled up on Mike? What's his name? The rapper. Fucking
Big Mike.
yeah, Big Mike.
Oh, I think it was just like a little clip, like a little scene.
Oh, so that's legit. That's from the
Well,
actual show.
Premiere, that was from Premiere. DJ Premiere sent that because it was
Yeah,
she was listening to what song was that? One of
Guru.
fuck. Now I wanna listen to it. Hold on a
Oh no,
second.
I thought it was like a video, and they just fucking brought her in and shit.
No, it might be like a little promo that they did. Hold on, let me see. Well, yeah, man, this last shit is gonna be crazy. Like I put it up there with like Breaking Bad, like one of the best shows out there. Even Snowfall, I think the way
Snowfall is one of,
it's up
yeah,
there.
it's
Like
up there too.
I would say
Mon-
Money
Money
Heist
Heist, yeah, it's
is dope, but
still
Money
top.
Heist is more like action than
Yeah,
like
it's everything, bro. That shit
crazy
is like,
drama.
that shit was amazing. Writing, everything, thriller.
Yeah,
That shit.
let me see. Yeah,
I appreciate you.
oh, New York State of Mind. That's why they. So you hear it in the background?
Your boy Nas. Great
Well,
segue.
he got another 3 albums out.
Nah, he got a new song with Stevie Wonder. He bodies it. It's dope, but it's just like shit
Stevie
like that.
Wonder?
Yeah, that's amazing.
They pulled out some old like
Well,
catalog shit.
speaking of music, you know what album just came out that's fire? Yo, Make a Wish is 111. Fucking Pusha T's album came out. That shit was I love it. I don't think it's as great as Daytona, but it's definitely growing on me. Like the first time I heard it, I was like, okay, it's dope. But after a few more listens, it really grew on me. He got some bangers on there, bro.
What's the name of it?
It's Almost Dry. I love the artistic, approach he took on this too.
Mm,
Is the way he defines the title is like, when you're painting
uh-huh.
and you're saying when you're finished with it, but it's like it's almost dry, It's like
Oh,
a
so
art term.
neck and wrist is on it.
Yeah,
It's almost
which
dry.
is amazing. He bodies a lot of that stuff.
I like
A
that
lot of
Diet
stuff.
Coke joint.
Yeah, the Diet Coke. He got 1-800 Call My Bluff. That's fire. I will put that as my favorite single, but
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to go with my boy High Stakes featuring myself, Arc, and also shout out to Cortez.
Is it on Spotify yet?
Yeah, it's everywhere now. So we'll put the link on for that. So yeah, High Stakes, he got a project coming out. We had done this stuff like a couple months ago. So it was dope to finally hear it. It's dope. Shout out to Luminary, my brother. He's on the beat. He made the beat. Also, he's
What's the
amazing
name of the
engineer.
song?
This that. So it's like a good New York kind of theme anthem song.
Oh yeah, I heard that one. I heard it.
Yeah, you
You
actually
sent me
told me you
that.
like the beats. Yeah, you like you all
Yeah,
like
the
that
New
beat.
York. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
N-
It got that grit. That gritty
This that New York City shit. Some shit like that, right?
fact. Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go, son.
Yeah,
You,
yeah.
you you knew all about that shit. You know what I'm
I
saying?
liked that shit.
For real.
That shit was
Yo,
fire.
speaking of fire, what's up with all them fucking shootings and the firing on the trains, bro?
Man, I don't
It's
know, man.
crazy because it's like, what do you know what's funny when they say, oh, these are all like, false flags and, to
Nah,
there's
sometimes it's just some stupid
some
motherfucker
stupid shit,
acting
right? Because it's
acting
like,
stupid.
I get false flags. I totally understand that. And I can see that happening and
Mhm.
that really being true. But like in cities where where it's already illegal, like, what are they gonna make it more illegal? Like shit, it's already illegal here. You can't. So
You can't
this
even
is
have a taser out here, bro. The shit is
yeah.
whack.
Oh no, no, no. Now you can. You can have a taser.
You sure about that?
Yeah, my G. Yeah, but yeah, shit is crazy, bro. It's just things are opening up finally. Like COVID don't exist no more. I don't know what the fuck just happened to that shit. Like just
Fauci's on
nothing.
vacation.
So I think people are just finally going out and just
Acting a
acting
fool.
up.
But people were acting
Uh,
a fool every summer, even before the pandemic, bro. That shit,
Facts.
you
It's
know,
just
soon
it's
as it gets
definitely
a little warm, motherfuckers act stupid. I think
I
more it's just like, I don't know what it is, man. Just these youngins are out of control. They're more bold now. They think they could get away with shit. A lot more shit than before.
it's so weird, right? Because you would think, right, like our era, or when we look back at the era before us, we like, wow, there were so many mistakes done because there wasn't like awareness, right? Especially with drugs, like if people knew what the fuck crack did or like heroin, right? You would think,
Mhm.
oh, before there was no real awareness, and this is why so many people fell victim. It's not true, bro, because now there's so much awareness on fucking everything,
Yeah.
and there's it's crazy than it's ever been, son. There's way more, so many heroin
Yeah.
addicts.
Well, I mean, you already know my stance. I want to get the fuck out of New York eventually, man. Shit is getting
I
too
know,
wild out
I
here.
know. Yo, shout out to my sister. I just helped her move. Actually, she just moved to Long Island
To
last
Long
week.
Island.
Yeah, officially. Bro, I haven't helped somebody move in so long.
Got to
That
work
shit,
out.
heck yeah, son.
We going to the housewarming party.
Facts. But that shit had me thinking, like, damn, am I moving to Long Island? Because that traffic was a little serious too, my G. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
And this was like I mean, it wasn't horrible, but but it wasn't like rush hour time. So I'm thinking
Yeah.
like, damn, imagine like rush hour. Because, over there in Long Island, there's only like one or two highways or parkways you can actually take.
Yeah.
You just gotta fucking muster that shit. Either that or get to the chopper.
Have the private jet take you there. You
Yeah,
know.
you can't even do Uber. I think they're about to fucking fire Uber, not fire Uber. Uber is about to close down because you know how
Really?
right now, you know how they got some crazy agreement with their drivers. Like they don't consider them employees or some shit.
They're
So
contractors.
yeah, so now they went to court, and of course they were, contesting that. But if the court rules in their favor of the
Mhm.
drivers
Mhm.
being called employees,
They have to get health benefits.
Uber said they're going to shut down for a little while to
Mm.
reassess everything.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy because they probably were making a killing. I know the few people that I know that drive an Uber, they say like they've shared how much Uber takes from them.
Hmm.
Like let's just say a $30 Uber fucking ride, they're taking like fucking 17, almost $20 of that shit.
More
That's
than
crazy.
50%.
Yeah, it's crazy, son.
And then on top of that, the driver has to worry about gas, tolls, all that extra shit. Like
Yeah,
I couldn't fathom being a driver, bro. Just
I
just
know.
driving in traffic gives me a fucking headache.
Yeah,
Imagine them doing that shit for a living.
I know. Well, imagine back in the days when people needed those license, those what they call the tokens, those the license. It's like you needed a TCI
A
license,
tea a, t- a tea bag,
Nah,
a
well,
TLC.
yeah, those TLC licenses that are
Mhm.
like fucking $250,000, bro. I forgot what they
Oh, I know
call,
you're
bro.
talking about the medallion shit.
The
Yeah, yeah,
medallions.
yeah,
There we
yeah.
go,
Well, the yellow
son.
cabs have to. Yeah,
Imagine, son. You
that's
had people that
ridiculous.
had a like. They were. Can you imagine people who finally bought that shit, and
That
then
shit
all of a
is like
sudden Uber came out, and they're like that shit became like
irrelevant.
lost
Well,
half of its value.
a lot of those drivers would, I think, just start doing Uber and all that extra shit too. Don't
Yeah,
forget about Lyft.
yeah.
There's also Lyft.
I stay lifted. You know what I'm saying?
You stay lifted, God. Yo, speaking of staying lifted, you've been watching Moon Knight? I know that was a terrible segue, but fuck it.
No, You know what? I'll be honest. The first episode it took a little while to see it through because I kept.
It's a little different. It's not your
Yeah,
average comic book hero shit.
and it's still this. Okay, then I got into the groove of it. I like it a lot, and then
Mhm.
these last two episodes have me so fucking confused. I hope this wasn't the last episode, the one
No,
we just saw,
it's
right?
next week. It's only 6 episodes.
That shit better explain everything because right now,
Yeah.
okay, I know that Steven, right? He's
You got to
not.
go to your boy New Rock Stars, bro. He
Yeah,
breaks that shit down to like every little detail. I don't know. I don't know how he does it. Like he's got a team of people.
yeah, he has
Yo,
yeah,
he
I seen
breaks
him
down the
there.
music, the colors, what
Everything.
this means, what the score means, like what this
I love
little
it.
graphic. Yo, it's crazy the
I
level
know.
of
I need to see
detail.
his show. The one
That
thing I
should
did
help me
see,
understand that last episode a lot more because I was completely lost.
what I did discover on my own is one thing that he saw when he was in one of his memories. He saw I forgot who it was on the poster that was Steven something. That was
Oh
like
yeah, yeah, yeah. He made that character up
so then
as a
now it's
kid
like, okay,
because the
so
mom was
Steve,
abusing him as a kid. So
facts.
Steve was one of his he's got like three multiple
So
personalities.
Steven isn't real. So
No,
now
so
I guess
I think
Mark is the real.
Yeah, because in the comic his name is Mark Spector. That's the main
Yeah.
one. So he's got these other multiple personalities, but I like the way that they're mixing it up with the whole ancient Egyptian like
Yeah.
gods and like how each god, they had to confront what's his name, Khonshu.
Khonshu.
That's Khonshu. He's the god of the moon or whatever.
Oh, I want to go to Egypt, son. We gotta
Yeah,
go. We gotta do it. We gotta
I go to
let's
Egypt all the time in my
let's
head.
just tap into the OSNV budget, bro. All the millions of dollars we're making on streams. Let's just take a little company vacation, bro.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to me and wifey are planning our getaway this at least I'll make it to D as far as DR first. And then
That's
I'll think about Egypt.
you're gonna
You
love
know?
DR. DR is dope.
Yeah, I need to get that resort, get that resort living for at least a few days, get away from here, you know?
You know, wifey's gonna give you the blinders like this.
I'm gonna wear shades the whole time.
Oh yeah, you saw on Instagram that dude he has shades on. He's just chilling like this, and there's a chick in front of him like in a thong, and she's shaking her ass, and the
Yeah.
wife's looking at him like what? And she pulls up his shades, and he's just like this, in front like he's sleeping.
Oh shit.
That's hilarious, yo.
Yeah, man. But Moon Knight is it's
Like
crazy. Like it's a
I like his.
psychological,
I'm still trying to understand it because he seems kind of powerful, bro. This fool
right?
fucking
Yeah.
somebody just pierced him with a whole piece of wood that shit went right through his torso, bro. How the fuck he's like that?
I think
him?
these last couple episodes he's stuck like in purgatory or something, or it's just it threw me off. Like he wakes, he gets shot and then he wakes up
And
in
he's
like this
somebody else, yeah.
mental asylum.
But
Right?
that dude is the bad dude. One of the
Yeah.
I think I don't even know
Ethan
who's
Hawke.
good or who's
You know who
bad.
that is? Remember Training Day?
Yeah. Oh,
That's Homeboy.
Yeah.
Training
That's crazy,
Day.
bro.
Hey,
That's
Jake.
Fucking, yeah.
Remember Jake?
Yeah. That's crazy, son. Shout out to Denzel, man. One of the best too.
Word up. You motherfuckers think you would do this to me?
Yo, you had me fooled for a second. I thought we had Denzel up here, son.
Word up, kid.
Yo, I like how your beard's growing back in. You know what I'm saying?
You know this shit was an accident. Did you see the goatee?
Yeah, remember you?
Oh,
I saw you for Easter, God.
We took the kids out to fucking Easter egg hunt.
You know what I'm saying?
Son was in the
get these
carriage, so
eggs. Get these eggs, God.
they were trampling over each other, fighting each other for these little egg candies. Anyway, so yeah, I fucked my shit up, and now it's growing back. You know what I mean?
Word up! I should have told.
Word
What up? So, any other music you listened to recently?
I got that new Takashi joint. You see,
Yo,
baby.
son.
What?
Okay, we're not gonna support him, right? But one thing I do have to acknowledge, bro. On World Star, they have him giving out a bunch of money to a lot of poor people, bro.
Is that new though? Because there's a lot of clips from before.
There's newer one. I haven't seen all of them, but
there's new clips to him.
I've seen recent ones, and he gave out like I think $1 million in pesos which is like equivalent to like some $50,000 or $75,000 to a lot of immigrants, bro. That's
still some decent money. Yeah, he's very generous, but he also needs to be careful what he does with that money because you don't want to get MC hammered and then lose everything you got.
Yeah,
and then you're left with nothing.
It's crazy, right?
Hopefully, he's investing. You know who's a very intelligent businessman, a rapper turned businessman is Rick Ross. Yeah. I see him a lot on those Earn Your Leisure podcasts, talking about real estate, talking about investing in the market, especially real estate. Like he's got his hands in that shit like big time, You
could buy my son's NFTs for $3,000.
Yeah, speak on that. Young Picasso.
Yeah, that's another thing. He right now,
he's a little artist in the making.
No, he wants me to get him a 3D printer.
Like, okay. Yo, can I get a 3D printer?
Yeah. Nah, but his birthday's coming up, so I'm getting him this
3D printer for like 10 G's.
No, this is laptop that you could also do graphics on, drawing. So everything that he's drawing on paper, I want to get him to do like on graphics,
Yeah,
he can start doing this digitally.
That's dope, bro. Definitely nurture that artistic.
Bro, he spends hours for as much time he spends on a tablet. And I know whenever you see us and we're out in a restaurant, obviously he's going to be on that, but he spends so much time at home on his craft, bro. Spends hours
and you can see it.
And it's crazy because every other day he's like, Dad, I need more paint, more paint or
he needs more supplies. Do you take him to Michael's?
No, online, just or at just every now and then when we do go to Michael's, we'll go there, but just online. We already know the stuff he likes. I just reorder it. It's modeling clay, like stuff like
Yeah, sculpturing.
yeah, it's crazy because I'm learning how to like mess with that shit too.
Don't fuck
But
that up. Don't mess it
yeah,
up.
yeah, he's just there, bro. It's
That
funny
shit
because
look like it dried up.
no, this it's moldable. You can until you actually treat it or you paint it, you can like
Okay.
make mad
So
different
it's
kind of
not
shit.
like regular Play-Doh. That's like a special one.
Yeah, it's modern clay. Then get little metal things to put into arms, and like you can make them into action figures and shit. And then it's clay that you can actually put into the furnace after that and make them into like actual um like models. I mean like collectors.
Supermodels.
Yeah, so you know, yeah, there's like some this is crazy. So last week, right? Um on Friday, whatever, took half a day, and then we're like, yo, where do you want to go? One of Jesse's friends was going to Coney Island, right, with her kids, and she's like, oh, let's take the kids to Coney Island. So I had my grandson too. I was like, yo, what you want to do? We're going to Coney Island. He's like, no, because we had spoken about going to the museum. He preferred to go to the museum, bro. So we went to the museum and like checked out like Egypt, checked out Asia, all the. It's crazy how he
Wait,
preferred.
which
And
one? The one in the city?
no,
The
in
museum?
Brooklyn.
Okay.
And
Take them to the one in the city. That shit
yeah,
is
we went
fire.
there. That shit is. You talking about the Museum of Natural History? The
Yeah.
yeah, we went there a few years ago. I want to for the fucking dinosaurs. That shit is crazy. But just the fact that he preferred to do that, and we spent so much time in like, and actually we were reading a lot about the Buddhists, like Buddhism and stuff, and it was dope, man. Like I'm already seeing that he's inclined to stuff like that. He's not just doing it because it's fun. He wants to learn about it. He sees a bunch of videos of how to, what to use, even like how to use soldering irons, like shit like that, bro. So
Studying the craft.
yeah, facts.
Word up. And on that note, let's give some final shout outs. Shout out to my mom's two dogs.
Shout out your mama.
Leo and Loki. Shout out to my mama.
Yo, that's funny. My coworker's dog's name is Loki too.
Yeah, he's a little asshole, bro.
Yo,
he got no manners. Can't take him around no dogs.
So his name is Loki, and I wanted to call my dog like Yoda or something cute, like Gizmo, because he looks like that. My son's like, no, his name is Zeus. Called him Zeus, right? So and Loki and Zeus. It's so funny. She's like, oh, you called him Zeus. Oh, he's because of Loki. I'm like, yeah. Actually, no, I didn't. But,
yeah. Zeus is gonna be in the next Thor movie. They're gonna show Zeus. He's played by Russell Crowe. Gladiator.
Are they gonna like backtrack and remember him like in a memory?
I don't know. From what I'm seeing in the breakdowns, you saw the trailer, right?
Yeah, I thought he already like passed on or whatever.
No, that's Odin. That's Odin. Yeah, no, I'm talking about Zeus.
That's right, Zeus. Yeah. Oh shit!
Remember in the trailer they show lightning and then he catches it in his hand, like a piece of lightning. That's Zeus.
That's Zeus.
They didn't show his face though, but it's gonna be Zeus.
Oh, that's gonna be crazy.
I think so. So what I'm seeing it could be a spoiler. I don't know, or it could just be them throwing us for a misdirect because they do that too.
Darts.
So the villain is I think his name is Gore the God Butcher, and it's played by Christian Bale. Batman.
It isn't. That's a real character too, right? I remember.
They're all real characters. Yeah. I mean, from the comics.
That's because I mean, also, right?
You mean like a real character from
the comic books?
Oh, I thought you meant like from like ancient fucking Greek mythology type of thing.
Well, maybe that too, but more so the comic books. Because now, if you see, this whole what if shit, the cartoons, that shit changed everything. Because if you see in Doctor Strange now, they even had. I saw the zombies in there too. Yeah. There's a little clip with the zombies. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, that should just how much of
we know remember I told you earlier, we know the Illuminati's officially in it.
Yeah.
And the latest TV spot they show, fuck was his name, man? He was in the first one. Anyway, he's like, oh, the Illuminati will see you now. Like they have like this whole panel of
I
like
know, you know that they got
Professor
Professor
X,
X. They
Professor
got
X. This
Frank
shit is gonna be
Richards, right?
nuts. This shit is
Frank
gonna be.
Richards.
I don't know about Reed Richards. I don't
Reed
know.
Richards.
I don't know if that's is that a rumor? It may or may
Yeah, no, I heard he's in it too.
he may or
Because
may not be in it.
there's
They're gonna tease the Fantastic Four.
yeah.
This is gonna be nuts, but I can't wait. It's on like what 2 weeks left
Yeah,
till it comes out.
Marvel's on another level, bro. I don't know what they're gonna do with DC, bro. They got to remake something.
They're making solo Batman movies like that is not even connected to nothing. Like DC is like all over the place, bro.
Yeah, I wish they get it together, Marvel with X-Men. They need to bring X-Men back in the loop, bro, because X-Men is fucking fire.
Yeah,
like,
they're taking their time because you don't want people getting pissed if they rush it and then it's weak. You know what I mean? Like they got to cast the right people. They got to find the perfect person to be Wolverine because Hugh Jackman, you know,
he's off. Right?
They got to get somebody that's going to be at his level of character. You know what I mean? But anyway, back in.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no. I was gonna say because we was talking about DC, they are working on some shit. They're doing the Black Adam with The Rock.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes, that shit.
Black Adam with
crazy.
With The Rock. Like I think he's gonna fight with Shazam or some shit. And then they're gonna do the Flash movie, but now there's all this controversy with the kid that plays the Flash, Ezra Miller. He's been doing some stupid shit, like assaulting people on vacation. Like he's just been doing a lot of dumb shit back to back. So I don't know if they're gonna take him out of the movie. I mean, he's the main character. He's the Flash. So I don't know if they're gonna recast him or if that's gonna delay it. They're working on a sequel to Aquaman. So that's. I mean, they're doing stuff.
I like Aquaman. Pause.
Yeah, they're doing stuff, but yeah, it's not on the level of like because Marvel already has like 10 years worth of like stories. You know what I mean? Like that's carrying on to this new shit. Well, yeah, man, I'm hyped. I can't wait for Doctor Strange and then Thor in the summer in July.
Yeah, that's I'm looking forward to that shit too.
Which one are you looking forward to more?
Man, it's hard to say because Doctor Strange is retarded, son. He's so powerful. I don't think people really realize how powerful he is, bro.
But I think Wanda's more powerful than him.
Okay. But then you have Thor, and like Thor is super powerful too. So I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to both of them. I saw Sonic recently, and surprisingly, Sonic was pretty dope, son. It was really dope. I was really happy with that, man. Shout out to Future. I just saw that he just dropped an album. Future.
I'm thinking about that chat with Ross and Ramon. I was giving you shit about Sonic.
Yo, I'm just saying. Bro, I look for me having kids is just an excuse to be a kid.
I know.
I love all of those fucking movies, bro.
Trust me, bro. I don't need my son for me to act like a kid.
Like, yo, that shit was dope watching fucking Knuckles and shit, you know?
Yeah. It's gonna be fun, like watching all this, making him watch all the Marvel movies again.
It's funny because you were showing you had a video of your son not feeling Elmo.
He was like this.
He's like, what the F is that, Dad?
He watches this YouTube channel called Hey Bear, and it's like all these little fruits like dancing and shit. Like he loves that shit. With the music.
He loved Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
Does your son like Mickey Mouse yet?
I haven't really introduced him that much to it. Maybe like next year. But yeah, these kids, it's a different wavelength now, right? Like from what we grew up on, all the classics, Thundercats, He-Man, G.I. Joe, Transformers. I know you be really into that. I love Transformers too, man.
Yeah, Transformers always been my shit, man. They're about to another movie's coming out for that too. I love the Netflix specials too, man. Those are
Okay,
pretty
so
dope.
I want to ask you about that before we sign off. I know we're jumping on, we're scatterbraining.
Oh, it's fine.
So the only thing about the Netflix, there's too many different titles. Like, why can't they just have Transformers, Battle for Cybertron, whatever, and keep it like that
Yeah,
with different seasons? But they got like Transformers this, Transformers that. Like, I gotta look for all these different ones. You know what I mean? Which one came first? Like, I'm lost.
Yeah.
It has too many different. Like, why do they do that?
Yeah, that I don't know. I think there's different companies. I think they just licensed Transformers out so much that it's because you got different. It's same thing like He-Man.
But the stories are kind of connected somehow, right?
No, they have like an animated Transformer ones, right? Where like Grimlock is different and he looks all weird. And then they got like the old school still that right now it's on there. I think the last arc is called Kingdom Come or something.
And now they're gonna bring back the
they brought back the Primacons and shit, like the Animal Cons and shit. So
the animal, yeah.
They even have Optimus Prime.
Remember Beast
like
Wars? Beast Wars?
Yeah.
He's a gorilla.
Yeah. That's who they brought back.
Optimus Primal.
Yeah, son, that was fire. Yeah, that shit. They're about to bring that back. But like they just did that with He-Man. You got two different versions of He-Man on Netflix right now.
Speaking of Netflix, that shit really
right.
Well, a lot of people are leaving it because they're getting greedy.
Yeah, well, I just saw that.
They're raising their shit up to like $20 and they're trying to take away like people sharing the account. And so a lot of people are like, all right, peace. You know?
Yeah, I saw a lot of people deucing out for Netflix. I mean,
they better get their shit together. I mean, their stocks dropped like a lot, bro. It's not looking good right now. So they got to pull a rabbit out of their hat.
A lot of people left, bro. Disney. Don't lie. The only one that I still be like, why the fuck do I got this? Is Disney. Every now and then they come out with a show. I'm like, okay, fine.
Well, because they got Star Wars, they're gonna, all the Star Wars shit, all the Marvel shit. That's why you got it.
Facts. That's true.
And for Cruella.
Especially
they always trying to get us to watch that shit. We were like,
Yeah. Nah, yo, that was another one that was pretty cool. The story was hilarious, bro.
Yo, all right, everybody. Give us a follow, like and subscribe.
Yo, do that shit.
Download the audio. We're gonna get the audio updated. So y'all can download the audio. Get us some hits on Spotify and iTunes. What else? Show some fucking love, man. Yo,
mama. Love you. Yo, Old School New Vibes, all social platforms. Bless up.
Word up, y'all. All right, everybody. Peace.